everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a Cricut video and I'm going to be talking about the Cricut Hat Press today, and I'm going to be showing you 3 project ideas using the Cricut Hat Press. I have a introductory video to the Cricut Hat Press already, so if you are setting up your Cricut Hat Press and you would like to see a beginner friendly video to the Cricut Hat Press, then make sure to check that out as well. And in this video I'm going to be showing you 3 project ideas using the Hat Press. It's an amazing heat press from Cricut. It's curved and I'll get it out of the box and show you it in full detail in a second. And I've got some really lovely hats to show you, one of which is this cute little bucket hat that I made myself. If you are new to my channel, then I do sewing videos as well, so this is one of the little hats that I just made, and this is for my daughter. And then I've also got a couple of the Cricut hats, this grey one which is a grey ball cap blank, and then this one as well, and these are both Infusible Ink compatible, so that means you can use the Cricut Infusible Ink on these 2 hats. So I'm going to be doing some lovely projects on those 3 hats in this video and talking through the Cricut Hat Press. So if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get started. But if you have just purchased the Cricut Hat Press, then this is what you get inside the box. You get the pressing form, so this is a really great pressing form so that you can put your hats over the top of it, and it gives you that nice curved firm edge that you need to press your vinyl or your infusible ink, whatever it is you're putting on your hat. And then the hat press itself is this lovely little heat press, and it is got this nice curved edge, perfect for the shape of hats and things like that that are usually a little bit tricky to add vinyl to. So yeah, super cute, and I'm going to get straight on in. So I'm going to be using my iPad and my Cricut Joy for this video, but you can use the other Cricut machines as well. The Cricut Explore, the Maker, whatever machine you have will still do these projects. For this hat I'm going to do a mixture of mint green and the pink, and these are just a standard everyday iron-on vinyl. I'd like to add some little strawberry sort of shapes. Because I've added this little woven label, I think it would be really cute to do some like little strawberries around the hat. There's thousands of images to choose from on Cricut Design Space, so I highly recommend, if you haven't already, getting the Cricut Access. It gives you the opportunity to use thousands of images, so I just love utilising my Cricut Access. So I'm just going to scroll through and find a little strawberry shape that I think looks cute. So I've decided on this strawberry design. And if you zoom in, I'm just going to make sure it looks okay. I'm going to go on layers. I'm going to remove the background part so that I'm just left with these 2. Taking my ruler, I'm also going to measure on the hats and just see roughly what size I want them. I kind of want them like little ditzy strawberries. So I'm thinking not much bigger than an inch in size. So if I just go onto the canvas and highlight over all of it and press edit, change the height to 1, and then that is going to be roughly an inch in size. So we've got our strawberry design, and I'm now going to duplicate it a few times. I might even make it a tiny bit smaller, and then let's press duplicate few times, and then I'm also going to insert a W for Willow text. I like to use my bookmarked text because there's lots in here that I like. Okay, so I've got the W that I want, and I've used the font, if I can just say, DTC Bikini Babe it's called. And then I've also inserted the words Mama, which is going to go on the grey hats. So I'm going to do this one, and it's going to have like Mama on the side here. So now that I've got that inserted, it's going to be the same font, so that it's kind of like a mum and daughter. It won't be matching, but they'll be like relatively similar. So I'm going to just measure how big I want those words. And I'm thinking about 2.5 inches wide. So if I go on to edit, oh actually first let's go actions, combine, welds. That makes it all, instead of separate letters, it makes it all one word. And then we can go on to edit, width, and it's already actually pretty much 2.5, so we are there. Okay, cool. So we've got those two, and I'm gonna cut the mama and the W out in this really cool like holographic iron-on. I'm gonna highlight those and make them the same color. I'll do them white, then I know that that's what I'm gonna do them in. I've got these little strawberries. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I'm just roughly gonna by hand just check. So we'll have the W and have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might even just do a couple more just in case. And I kind of want to do like some nice like Aztec-y kind of border around here. So to do that, I'm just going to go onto images. So what I could do is measure that circle and do it can end up being like half the circle shape. So I'm going for this design here. That was by someone called, let me just double check, Ellie Art Studio. If I do it 7 by 7, I know that the outer edge is 7 by 7, so I actually need to make it more like 6. And then if you take a shape, I'll show you a really cool way to remove half of it. So if you take that shape, zoom in and make it bigger. And I do it to about there. Highlight over both of those shapes, and if you press slice, so actions and slice, you can remove all 3 of them, and then you're just left with the bit that you need. How cool is that? So now that will be the little archway that I'll put around the back of the hat. So now we can just measure that again. So that is saying 6.2 wide and then 3.6. That is about right. So I'm going to leave that like that. That's those designs. And then last but not least, the design that I'm going to do for this men's hat. I've decided to go for something really simple, and I want to do some like wave shapes across here. Really cool for like a holiday or something like that. So if we go on to images, and I'm just going to type in wave, and this is exactly the kind of thing that I was looking for. So let's press add, and let's measure the hat. So we take the hat and a ruler or tape measure, and it's about 7 inches wide. So if we make that, if we go onto edit, width and 7, that's that one. I have this really cool Infusible ink, so I'm going to do it in this like dark greeny blue colour. And this one is going to be an Infusible ink as well. And because we've got that cool holographic colour, I'm going to stick with the same kind of look and feel. This Infusible ink is quite cool, so I might do that one on the hat. So if I just change it and do that in purple. Cool, so we've got our projects ready and what we want to put on the hat. So we can go ahead and press make it multiple ways, because some are smart materials and some aren't. And because this is iron-on and Infusible ink, you want to make sure that all of the layers are mirrored for this. So let's start off with this one first then. Infusible ink transfer sheet. Amazing. Pop it in our machine. And then we can press go. Okay, whilst that is cutting out another project, let's move on to the next stage. So I have the hat form here. Inside the hat, I want to make sure it's nice and flat as possible, and then we're going to do the back design first with the Infusible ink. Make sure all the excess vinyl is weeded off. Now I've split, I just cut with some scissors the design in half. There you go, just like that. Just so that the hat press can fit on one section at a time. And because the hat press uses Bluetooth, I've got the Cricut Heat App and I've sent the settings to the hat press. You can set the base material, so if I just press cancel, I'll show you quickly. So we've got Infusible Ink transfer sheet on a ball cap, send settings to the hat press, it Bluetooths it over, it tells you exactly what to do on the hat, so it takes all of the fuss work out of it. So we're just going to place that on like so, and press the play button. Place on the Infusible Ink. It's a little bit tricky to sort of place it and hold it. I place it on like so. Then put the hat press on top and press the play button. And we have to hold it firm for 90 seconds. When that's done, you can peel this off. Ooh, it looks so good. How cool is that, you guys? So now we just need to do the other side. That's so cool. And then while we're here, we can place on our mama. And then I've sent the settings to the heat press. Let's get our bit of vinyl, place it where we want it. And just take a little bit of this edge off so I can get it as nice and tight where I want it as possible. I can hold it up like that. That's easier. Cool. Might take a few sort of goes of moving it around and stuff. With this one you have to peel it off when it's cool, so I'm just going to take it off of the hat form for now. Right, we can peel off this one. Oh, it looks so cute. Now we can place the other hat next on there, ready for the Infusible Ink. Just waiting for the heat press to heat up, but essentially this is going to go on there. It's going to look so cool. You can peel that off. Ooh, it looks so good. So with this hat, I've just put it on the block form like this. I'll take the hat press, just give it a bit of a preheat. And place the W on the centre there. And then we can press play. I'm going to then repeat the process with the little mini strawberries. And then they are done. And there we have it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing the free project ideas using the Cricut Hat Press. I absolutely love my new mama hats, and there's so much you can do to personalise them and make them fun and interesting. And the hat press is also amazing for other accessories, anything that requires like a curved edge and needs amazing for. Think shoes, belts, handbags, like all that kind of stuff is really good for the hat press as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my hats come together. If you did and you enjoyed this video, then check out my other videos on my Cricut playlist. Everything I've mentioned, including the hat press, will be linked in the description box below, so make sure to go and check those items out. And happy crafting! I'll see you next time. Bye!